do you feel about Jesus, Josh? How do they feel about Jesus?
So what do you believe in the world? Is it like Buddhism, Christian? What do you believe?
From post-game prayers to public baptisms, former Buckeyes like Travion Henderson and Emeka Abuka led the way to what some are calling a campus revival.
With open worship nights and student-led baptisms drawing hundreds, athletes say their faith is helping them deal with pressure, injury, and identity.
And tonight we're looking into how Christianity is shaping the culture of college athletics and why more student athletes are finding purpose in something far bigger than sports. It's a trend that we have been following for a year now. Take a listen to what former Buckeye Travion Henderson told us.
This evening, several Buckeye football players traded helmets for hope as they hosted a campus-wide faith event.
All right, now the first question I want to ask you, bro, is like, so what do you believe in the world? Is it like Buddhism, Christian? What do you believe?
Christian. My family raised me Christian. I'm a Catholic, so
sick.
We've been doing that ever since I was born, and just go to Catholic church.
And how old are you now, Isaac?
24.
24?
Yeah, I just graduated yesterday.
Oh my God! Well,
yeah.
Happy graduation,
Thank
brother.
you.
Enjoying the day then.
Yeah,
It's finally a good day down here in Ohio.
Down, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. So with being a Christian, like, what was probably your like biggest thing, like hardest thing to overcome being a Christian, or is that like still something you're working on?
Hardest thing to overcome?
Yeah.
I would just say like. Fortunately, my parents raised me, and I kind of caught on to it and began practicing it early on in my life. But obviously, I feel I get it. Some kids, their parents will raise them Christian, but they are kind of just not into it, and kind of wanting to kind of direct them without being forceful with it.
Yeah, because like, how do you don't want to push them into it, but like it's kind of their salvation. Is that kind of how you feel about it?
Yeah, so that's kind of how I feel. Is I want them to understand the message, but I don't want to be forceful or negative with it, and I'm just still like, I've gotten better over the years, but just a little unsure, not as confident talking to him about it, a little nervous to do that. So I guess that was the one.
You're good? What's your name?
I'm Josh.
You're Josh. How do you feel about Jesus, Josh?
The truth and the light.
Yes, sir. Do you feel like there's been a really big impact with Jesus throughout this past few years at OSU, or no?
I would say so. When the football players came
Yeah.
here to OSU, and like they did that thing out at the middle of campus.
Yeah.
They started baptizing
Yep.
some of the students. So I would say that was one like highlight. It was like big. That was like a bigger thing. You go to like a campus ministry is different.
Yeah.
But when they have events out like in the middle of campus, then that's so much like bigger.
So
Population of campus.
So you got to experience that, like you were there?
I went the first year. The second year I wasn't able to actually go.
So when
I
you
went the first year, and it was nice. I went with my friend Jada.
Yeah.
And it happened to be right outside of Blackburn, which is one of the dorms that's like on North Campus. Right outside of Blackburn. That's where it was the first year. I believe it was there the second year as well.
Nice.
When you experienced it the first time, did it like anything in your life change like with it, or no?
Not necessarily. I kind of came like at a later time. It was just more of like worship music.
Yeah.
So I think that anytime that you sing worship music, you're making a declaration.
Yeah.
So, and when you make those declarations to your life, like it can change your life. Like it gets like turn your life around. So I do think that that's why they always say to not like sing certain songs or music, because you're always making a declaration onto your life. So yeah.
So you would say that Christians at OSU are like given a good representation of the Great Commission, if you know what that is?
Yeah. I think everyone falls short of the glory of God. Not always gonna hit the bullseye. I think we fight to be like him and be in his image every day.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that they do a good job of promoting it. I see like a lot of papers around and stuff of promotion, so I do see that stuff. But yeah.
All right, thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Have a good rest of your day.
You as well.
Appreciate it, Joshua.
Yep.
I don't know if that's something.
Oh, you. Yo, what's up, guys? We're here with
Cam.
So we're just going around asking people how they feel about Jesus.
Yeah, I'm religious. I'm Catholic, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
How does your religion like go into like everyday life on the campus?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say like just kind of just like with anything, you know, thinking about like God and Jesus and like anything I do really, like before I have a test or like something like that, maybe I'll like, you know, I'll say like a quick prayer or just like be grateful in moments and think about God or Jesus.
How do you feel about like the revival happening in OSU?
What revival?
Like there's been like a bunch of Christian revivals. Like I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about it.
I don't really know too much about that, but yeah, I think it's a good thing for sure.
You think the people you know here that are Christian are like a good example of people that are living out the Great Commission, or no?
Yeah, I would think so. I think the people that I interact with, I would say are.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, have a great day,
Appreciate it,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yep, be safe.
Bro, what do you mean? What revival, bro? Like you didn't see that? Not that big.